PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. Gang, the product has always been awesome. But I've been around so long that it's just a change in the body style, maybe a change in the power plant, maybe a new color selection. And there's been some innovative stuff over the years with Toyota. Let's start back in 1964 with a Toyota Stout. So we bring this truck to America in 1964, and we watch as the truck integrates into American society and becomes an American legend. So we had the Toyota truck back in the day, gang, started out 108 horsepower, the ones that I started selling. And then we went to the next level and we fuel injected these trucks, and they were 116 horsepower four cylinders. And we sold those trucks, and then finally in the late 80s, we dropped a V6 in. And this V6 was a 3-liter V6, and it went from 116 horsepower to an amazing 150 horsepower. Have we come a long way? I've seen the T100 launch. You know, we didn't get in the big truck market. We didn't stay in the compact truck market. We kind of got a niche market right there with the T100. And I still see those trucks being driven around Texas. They are just absolutely bulletproof. If you kept out of the Rust Belt of the United States, those trucks are still rolling down the road and making people money. And then we started moving into the Tacoma. The Tacoma became a legend. And then we dropped in the Tundra. The Tundra pulled the space shuttle and all kinds of really cool stuff. And it's been that way through the whole evolution. I don't have a problem with Toyota cars. The Camry's awesome. The Corolla's awesome. The new Prius, the new Crown are incredible. But I drive an FJ. I've had 13 4Runners. I mean, so obviously, you know, that truck world and that SUV world are really where my passions lie. So let's talk a little bit about the 2024, not here yet, already starting doing videos about TRD Pro Tacoma. This truck, and I'm not going to go through power plant and capability and the Dejima frame situation and all the engineering that's going to go into the performance of the truck. I've picked one item today. It's the isodynamic seats. Now, gang, so first of all, I guess, is this the real deal or is this a gimmick? And so there'll be some riders out there, there's haters out there, and they'll say, well, it's a gimmick, you know, it doesn't really work. Well, you know, the funny thing about it is, this is an air over oil shock absorber system that works both vertically, horizontally, and vertically to stabilize the seat. The gauges on the seat are visible. You can physically see the seat working. And Toyota left it that way because I think that techno look is really a cool deal. And you can kind of see it in the photo of the pictures, right? You can get them online. They've got great pictures of this seat and how this seat works. If you're a young person, if you're 25 or under, you're a genius with a camera. Whether it's on your phone, your device, or you actually have a camera, you're a genius. I will tell you, let me go back in the day, back when I was growing up. So you would take a whole roll of film, and you didn't get instant pictures. You had a roll of film. You had to take it down to some place to have it developed, and then it would take a week. And you'd come back and you'd go through your 36 pictures or whatever you had. And you'd have to throw half of them away because they were blurry because you bumped the camera or you Thumbelina'd over the lens, and you'd end up with 2 or 3 decent photos. Now, built into these cameras, and we're talking about cameras mounted on motorcycles, we're talking about cameras mounted on airplanes, cameras mounted on off-road vehicles. The stabilizing system inside that camera virtually gives you a beautiful video or picture every single time. So imagine your eyes as the lens of a camera. If I'm off-roading and I'm bouncing off-road and everything, my vision is distracted because I'm bouncing in the truck and my eyes are bouncing. Well, what they've done, what the genius engineers of Toyota have done, is they've stabilized the seat to stabilize make me more efficient off-road. And they didn't play around. The first test of this seat was 10,000 miles. And it wasn't 10,000 miles driving down the, Interstate 5 or Interstate 35 or the 10. None of those. I mean, that had to be almost all off-road and probably super rugged off-road. And they would do it and do it again, swap people out. And then one thing that I started thinking about is, okay, now if you have a seat that's twisting and moving around, then the fabric on the seat is going to be subject to gigantic wear and tear. Well, as I start studying the isodynamic seat, they've already figured that out. So they had a whole different group of people looking at fabric, looking at stitching, and looking at which way the seat is going to move the driver and the passenger. It's the front two seats, and they've designed the fabric for unbelievable engineering and wear and tear. Man, from the brand new Tundra iForce Max to the all-new Prius to this new 4Runner that we know is coming next. The 4Runner's coming next. To the Crown and to this new Tacoma. I have never seen a car company in my life so dedicated to engineering excellence. There is a difference. I can buy a pickup truck. I can. I can buy a pre-owned, I can buy a certified, I can buy a new. But when I'm looking to enjoy my lifestyle, Toyota goes with a smaller engine, with a turbocharged, better gas mileage, better fuel efficiency, and then a hybrid mix for less emissions. They're listening. They're electrified. They're listening. When I look at this car company, why would anybody buy from any other car company right now other than Toyota? It's unbelievable what this manufacturer is doing. As a person that represents the product, I need to know what they're doing and how they're doing it. Become that expert. Learn this product because it is engineering marvel. Step up, learn the product, because to be honest with you, the customer, the consumer deserves to know the difference between the products out there. Be a product specialist. PK52, product knowledge, 52 weeks a year. PK52, the Saturday morning meeting. See you next time.